Hi everyone, it's Winona the Left-Handed Beater. I'm here today with another video. Today I'm going to attempt to make the mermaid bracelet that I saw Emma make on her channel, and I bought her kit from her garage sale for the purple one. This is take two. I did get most of the bracelet done, and then I took it apart because I didn't like the random. It just, with these white ones, I just didn't like the way random went. So I decided I'm going to do it striped, and hopefully I'll like that better. She sent along a clasp, lobster claw clasp, but I struggle with those because I don't have feeling in my fingertips. So I have a little magnet closure that I got off of AliExpress. I'm going to try to use that. And I'm going to follow her instructions pretty closely, pretty loosely actually, because I'll have to add the clasp a little bit differently, and I'll worry about that when I get there. So anyway, for this bracelet you need ginkgo beads, and of course I went and bought a whole bunch of ginkgo beads after I saw her do it, but I haven't attempted it yet. She sent some 4mm bicones in this beautiful, beautiful purple, and then some seed beads, and of course the lobster clasp. To start, you need 38 beads to start with, and I don't want to do this random, so I'm going to do 19, I think it is half, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think that's 19 each. If not, we'll figure it out when we get there. So what I want mine to do, I want mine to go like this and like this. And then I want to be a line of 3. So I guess what I'll do is I'll string two, let's start dark. We'll go do 2 dark, and you string from the bottom, the skinny end of the ginkgo to the top. And it doesn't matter which side because they'll flip and flop around. So we'll do 2 purple. And I've done a wingspan. Oh, I showed this when I did it before. I'm doing a wingspan of Fireline 6 pound. Now, in the past, in the few pieces I've done, I've used Wildfire, and I have frost, and I was going to use the 8 in the frost. But you could see, this was the bracelet I did, and I can see the white thread through there. You can see right there where and I didn't want to see the white thread, but if you look, there's a big difference. Like, this is actually frosted, and this is pretty clear. I don't know if that's open anywhere. There we go. So I'm going to use this, but because it's clear, I have a hard time seeing it. So I fumble quite a bit, but let's hope I can do a better job of it this time. So we'll do 2 purple, and then we'll do 2 white or clear, and I want them, okay, I just got to check something out here. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because, yeah. And then we'll do 2 more purple. One side of this is AB and the other side is see-through. Oops, sorry. And I wanted the see-through side more so than the AB side. I don't know. I think it doesn't matter that much. Let's just string them and see what we get. So 2 more purple. 2 more clear, 2 purple, and I have a feeling the measurements on this bracelet are going to be a little bit snug on me, but that's okay. I know people that will love to get a bracelet, so actually my daughter-in-law loves purple. And I can't stand anything snug on my wrist. I have a little bit of lymphedema, and my measurement on my arms, fingers, hands, feet is quite different at night than it is in the morning because I retain fluids. So anyway, I hope everybody's well. I'm gonna have to move this. I keep catching my thread on that. I wish the weather in this world would settle down. It's pretty scary. All the fires everywhere and the drought and the floods, and it seems like everything is extreme. Okay, where's the hole there? I did find one bead already that is missing a hole. And I don't even think you could try to drill it. It's pretty solid. Okay. And then 2 purple. This isn't actually too hard to do the stripes. I've been living vicariously through people's hauls on YouTube. I've been really trying not to spend money, which is hard for me because I love shopping. But because of the drought, we're not too sure what's going to go on with the cattle. Okay, so what do you got? 2, 4, 6, 8. Flip-flop. Yeah, I think I like that better. And the next part I find a little challenging because you've got to just kind of keep your bracelet on your mat and work from there. Yeah, I think I like that much better. So then I'm grabbing 4 11-ohs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to go across this top white bead or clear bead and down the second hole on it, and then I'm going to add another row of beads. This time just keeping that tension is kind of hard. This time we're going to go through the top hole into the bottom hole, and then we're going to go into this bead here and through the hole and then add another bead. So my first bead I'm going to add is going to be a purple bead, and then I'm going to just slide it in here. Oh, I did that backwards. Let's take that bead off and see what I did. I think I might have done it right, but we're going to take it off and lie it down and see. Okay, let's go back here. So this was this way. Yeah, I had it right. I just had the top bead twisted. So now I'm going to go through the top of this bead and into this bead here. Okay, and my next one's going to be a clear bead. So we'll go through the top. And now we got to get this lined up right again. So then this is going to go this, no, this is this way. Okay, so I can go through this clear bead. And she said to keep it on your mat. It's much easier to work on your mat. Yeah, that's easier said than done, eh? I don't know how to keep the tension tight. Okay, you need to come over here and you need to come over here. So then we'll do, I think I'm the kind of beader that I probably would be better off if I had a shorter thread. And I guess I can do that easily by just doubling it up a bit further down. And that'll shorten that quite a bit for me. Why am I struggling so much? I didn't struggle like this the last one. Okay, so now another clear one. Clear and into the clear. See how it makes that diagonal stripe? I might have to call this something, oopsie, something else besides a mermaid. Okay. And then a purple one. And down. And a clear one. And down. I think I need to do this on my beading tray where it doesn't slide around on me. See, I need my tension better. Okay, what did I do wrong here? Oh, I made a mistake again. Okay, so maybe if I did it this way, maybe I would be easier if I tried it from this side. So if I go. I think it's easier if I flip it to this side. And then I need a, oopsie, and if I don't yank on it. I should really redo this video, but I thought, what the heck, see me like I really am. Okay, and then this one here goes top to bottom. It'll go in this hole. Oh, that's easier. And it's easier pulling my tension too. Okay, so now I need a, is that right? I need a clear one. Top to bottom. And this should go this way. Is that? No, that's right. Now what did I do? There we go. And then this. Maybe if I had this all lined up right, it would be easier for me, and I don't know why it flipped all that way. Okay. So a purple one, that's white. Top to bottom, top to bottom, and through. Oh, I hope I have this figured out now. And then a white. Top to bottom. Top to bottom and through. Do you do that when you do stuff? I guess what I'm really asking is, do you talk to yourself? Because I sure do. Okay, now these aren't lying the right way. And we'll pull that tight. Okay. So now purple. Yes, this way is much easier than working on the other side. Clear. You would think I've never sewn anything. I think I may take some of these over. We have to go for supper tonight to my in-laws. It's my father-in-law's birthday tomorrow. And I think I'm going to take along some of these and maybe do a bracelet with my nephew's girls, if they're there. I think they'd probably be better at this than I am. We'd often, I'm going off camera again, we'd often do paper crafts when I was there because my mother-in-law makes cards. But she doesn't do much of that anymore, unfortunately. She's getting old, sucks. And And then a purple one. And I guess there's enough here. I could make this longer for myself, but that's okay. And I think I need another I think I need a white one. Oh, top to bottom. Oh, I'm off camera too. Top to bottom. And my camera must move because I'm going up and up and up. Okay, now what did I do? I was doing so well. You go there, and you go there. Okay. Does that look right? That doesn't look right. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to pause this and get everything lined up for the next step. I think, oh, that looks much better, hey? Than random. I didn't like the random. I'll maybe pull a clip out of that video and add it to this video so you can see what random looked like. Anyway, I'll be back in a flash. Okay, so what I've done, which might have been a mistake, is I took my stopper bead off and I added 3 seed beads right here, and then I went up through this bead, and now I'm going to come right back down through that bead. And keep everything nice and tight, but not like that. I just got to stop here. I forgot something. Okay, I think I'm going to do this a little bit different than Emma, so I'm not really sure how this is going to work. But I did 3 seed beads. I've pulled off my stop bead, which is probably a mistake, but I'm going to go across and I'm going to go up the second hole here, which is pretty much what Emma did. Now, I did something wrong here. So you go this way. Darn it. You go this way. And then you go this way. Right? And then we'll pull you 2 together. No, it was flipped. I went into the wrong hole. So I didn't think I was going to struggle this much. So I'm going to pull my thread back down through this hole. I want to come out. I want to come out that hole in the end so that I can tie my knot there. So did I get this right now? I'm sure it should be right, because I had them lying down. But let's get, this one goes this way. And this one goes this way. Come on. I did not think this would be so hard with me pulling that stop knot. Okay, but yours turn the other way. You go this way. I'm going to try how did this get twisted up? You go this way. You go this way. And I went through that wrong. You have to go this way. There we go. Okay. If I hadn't pulled that stop bead, I probably wouldn't be having this much trouble. So now I'm going to go back through this bead, and that's where the stop bead, the other end of the line, is coming out. So I'm going to try to tighten everything up. Let's get this tightened up here. Oh my goodness. Let me turn the camera off and I'll come back once I get this knot in place. Okay, got it. It was much easier once I had the camera off. What I did was I tied a half knot because I still want to be able to play with the tension a bit as I go, and I put the stop bead back on. So what we'll do now, it's got a little loose there. Okay, and now I'm going to add, I think I'm going to try 3 of these 11-ohs. And, well, maybe I'll try 5. We'll see what 5 will do. And then go back through here. 5 might be too many. Nope, 5 works good. Okay, I don't like that looseness in there, but I guess it's my first bracelet. Okay, so now I can start stringing these bicones. So this should go fairly fast if you string the right end. So again, it's just up through the hole. I've got an eye appointment for September 1st, and my eye doctor has retired, so I see a new doctor then. We've had him since my youngest son was 4 years old. The kids see a health nurse here when they're 4, before they go to school, and it's like to make, well, some people don't vaccinate, but it's kind of to make sure your vaccinations are up to date, and she does some assessments and that. And, well, my youngest son was always really cooperative. When she did the vision test and they put a paddle over one eye to see, he wouldn't cooperate at all, which was not like him. So anyway, I said to the health nurse that, you know, we'll have to come another time then, because we just weren't going to get anything out of him that day. So it turned out that I worked in our credit union at that time, and my mother-in-law had to take Mark to the eye doctor. And she phones me at work, and she says, you need to get Mark in to see an eye doctor. Or she went to see the health nurse. You need to get Mark in to see an eye doctor as soon as possible. And I was like, what? So anyway, I didn't know where to go because I never wore glasses. So there was a clinic in Regina, and I phoned, and they were able to get us in right away. So we went there, and well, at that time Mark was almost blind in one eye and couldn't see much out of the other, and he'd been that way since birth, but we'd never noticed it. And we saw this eye doctor, and we liked him, and he just became our family eye doctor through the years. And Mark's eyes are much better now. He still wears glasses, but much better. That's why those screenings are so important. And you know, his glasses were on his head from the moment he got up till he went to bed. He never, we never had to worry about him with his glasses. We'd have extra pairs in case they got broken. But otherwise, no, he always had his glasses on. And it wasn't until I got glasses, because they were always dirty, and I couldn't figure out, come on, Mark, clean your glasses. But, yeah, when you have a stronger prescription, it magnifies the sunlight. So if your lenses are a bit dirty, it's not so bright. Didn't realize that till I was in my 40s. Okay, so now what we want to do, gosh, that's pretty. And then this is where I'm by guess and by golly. I don't like this end. Anyway, I think Emma did 5 of these, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think and then she went through all of these beads here. I think I'm going to flip this. I think I'm just going to go through the one. I want to attach my my clasp now. So now I think I'm going to pick up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just went through 1. I should have gone through the 2 of them. Okay. I should have had an odd number at the top here. So now I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I'm going to go back through that second bead. And then I'm going to go through the first 2 beads of the 5. I'm going to skip the 3rd one, and I'm going to go back down through the next 2. Maybe. Okay. And that's just to reinforce it. And then I'll go back down through that second bead. Come on. This is where I need those magnifying glasses on. Okay, got it. So now we're going to go through those 5 beads I just put on. We're going to go through 1, 2, and 3 of those 5 beads. So 1, 2, and 3. And this is looking a little funny right now, but oh man, the time's just gone today. So now I'm going to add 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add the clasp. And then I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 again. Oopsie. 1. And this is because I don't want to have to add thread to add my clasp after. So I came out. So now I'm going to go back through number 5. Or number 3 of the 5, sorry. And then I'm going to go back up through these just to add for security. So I'm going back up through the 3. I got 4 there. Why do I have 4? Oh, okay, I'm going up through these 3. And then through the clasp. And down the 3. And then I'm going to go through that number 3 again. And then I'm going to come down through these 2, and then I'm going to cross through this 2nd and go to the 3rd and the 4th. Let's see what that looks like. One, 2, 3. Why do I have 4? Oh no, I have 3 on that side. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, oopsie, and 5. And I'm going to go down through the top of this bead here. So there we've got one of our closures, one end of our closures done. It may not be the most elegant, but it's what I know. And then we're going to go through here. And then when I get to the bottom, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do the bottom. If I had some bigger seed beads, I could probably do, holding the needle wrong again, do like Emma did with the 8/0 or the 10/0 or whatever she was using. But that's one thing you have to learn to do, is make do with what you have, right? This is so pretty. I keep holding my needle backwards. Let's see what we got here. It just amazes me, like, who thinks to make these beads in all these shapes? That's just amazing. Okay. And then this one. I wonder how long this video is going to be. Oh boy. I wish I knew how to edit out parts. I know how to, like, if I have to pause, I know how to put those together, and I know how to add photos. But I don't know how to take, when I'm stumbling, you know? I don't know how to take that part out. Okay, I've got my tail stuck in here now. There we go. I'll make it a bit shorter. Oh, my husband's in. I can hear him downstairs. I'll have to get ready pretty soon. This is taking me longer than I thought it would. But anyway, it's fun to spend some time with you, and you know, I don't think I'm really teaching, but maybe you'll appreciate the skills you have when you don't fumble like I do. I guess stubbornness is a good trait, hey, in some ways. Okay. And now I got this mess at the bottom here. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Part of it is that way we did that, I think, with this thread going over. Okay, we got one more. Another thing surprises me with beading is how many needles I go through. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so I did 3 beads. I did 3 beads. Let's grab 3 here. 1, 2, 3. I guess I really could have tied that off. I'm going to go up here. Just see what happens. I might have to take it out. That's not going to finish off like the other end. I'm going to pause and see what Emma did on that end and see how I can adapt it to my way. Be right back. Okay, it was 5 seed beads that I needed to add on. Oh, what do I have on my needle? 3. I only need 5. Okay. And then we're going to go back up through here and through the next ginkgo as well, the purple one. Let me get to that one. Come on, purple. There we go. So we're going to go up through there. Yeah, that's better. And then we're going to go over the purple one and down. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to come up and I'm going to go through this one right here. We put 3 on in the middle, so I'm going through the number 2. Okay, there we go. Pull that off. I should have just tied this off and buried it in. I don't need this at this time. But anyway, let's see what we've got here. Let's see if we can do something a little fancy here. So I've got that. So what if I do 2 seed beads 2 seed beads, this, and then 2 seed beads, and let's see what that gets me. And then if I go back down through that number 2, let's see what we get. Easier said than done. It's kind of why I've been reluctant to do these bead weaving videos. I love doing it, but I'm not the most graceful at it. Okay. I think I like that. So now I'm going to go back up through them. Okay, where am I here? I'm right there. So I'm going to go back up through these another time, just to reinforce it. And then we'll go back down through them. And oh, I got that number 2 that time. Okay. So I think that looks pretty. So I'm going to go back up through them. I'm going to go through the bicone. I hope that's this one here that's okay. So now I'm going to do 5 seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to come around and through the bicone. And this has become just a pain in the butt. So then I'm going to go back up through, and I'm going to go through 1, 2. I'm going to skip 3, and I'm going to go back down through number 4 and number 5. And back through the bicone. Okay, and what's going to happen is that little 5 is going to pop up there. So now we're going to go through 1. Maybe we'll do that one more time, just to reinforce that. Okay, and then we'll go back through. We got lots of room in that bicone. So now we're going to go up through 1, 2, and 3. We're going to add 3 seed beads. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I'm going to take this clasp apart. We're going to add the clasp. Boy, that's pretty good for on the fly. I'm pretty proud of myself. And then 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go down through number 3 again. And then I'm just going to go up here a few times. So I'm going to go find where I came out of. And then I'm going to go up here. I find it easier, you know, while you don't need it tight right from the start, I find it easier to slack off a bit then, and then go up through those 3. Through that 1, 2, 3. And the clasp end looks like another seed bead. Just blends right in. I'm going to do this one more time. There we go. Oh, what did I do now? There we go. Okay, and then, so I turned it. I'm working on the other side now. So then go through number 5, and then up those 3. If I were to do this bracelet again, or when I do this bracelet again, I will tie off that other end right from the start. Okay, there we go. So now we go through number 3. You'll find that your magnet wants to clasp onto your needle. So I'm going through number 3, and the other 2 going down. And then I'm going to go through the bicomb, and then I'm going to work my way down in here. So I'll go through those 3. I'll do a knot. I'll go up through these. I'm just making a path, and I'm going to tie a few knots. I'll tie another knot. And then I'll go through these 3. I'll tie another knot. And then I'll go through a few more. Did that go right on there? No. And I'll work my way through here. Try not to get tangled up like I just did. There we go. Get you out of the way. And I think that's good. I think I'll burn it there. Where's my... And then I just burn down a bit. It kind of creates a nib there. Okay, let's thread this other piece. Okay, we'll try that again. We'll thread that through. And where is this one coming out of? There's a few threads down here I don't like seeing. I'm going to take this through these seed beads. There. I can maybe use this to help adjust that tension that was a little bit loose in this end too. And I think I'll tie a knot here. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I keep getting my thread caught. Let's try to tighten this up a bit here. There we go. And I'm going to tie a knot here. And then I'll go up through here and up through here. And I'll do one more knot, just kind of to hold that tension nice. So I guess it was not such a bad thing because I was able to tighten that tension up. And through there, and then we'll burn. Oh, I lost where that thread was. I looked up at the screen. Okay. So here we go. Here's our mermaid bracelet. Now if I were to do this again, I would do the bicone up here as well. I think that's just a nice little addition, and I don't know if that'll fit on my wrist. Almost, not quite. Isn't that pretty? Yes, I will definitely be making, oh my goodness, it just sparkles. It feels so beautiful. And then your clasp. But yes, if I did this again, I would do a bicone. And actually, if I had done that on this one, this would probably fit me. Anyway, thanks. If you stuck through this, thanks a lot. And I've got these left and some ginkgos. So I could have made it bigger for myself. And I've got the lobster claw, which I'll use on a project. I could have used it on this project because it's not for me, but I do like the magnetic clasps. And man, I've got 100 of them. So it's not like I'm going to run short. Anyway, there you go. I wish you lots of luck and happiness until we meet again. Bye-bye.